on Dreams TV. I think we have a very lovely weekend, so I can't afford some smiles. And I know wherever you are, within the country, in the diaspora, Dreams FC is still alive, and we are still working hard to make sure your club remains #1 in the country in our own small way. And welcome to another edition of Dreams TV with me, Abigail Senaso. So like I said earlier, it was a lovely week because our trip to Sharks was fruitful. We got on the 3 points and the energies is back on income. You're still on Dreams TV with me, Abigail Senaso, and thank you very much for making time for this episode. And we set the ball rolling with some news by way of updates because the Ghana Football Association, through the Club License Committee, has cleared the Theatre of Dreams match ready. And so from this weekend, we are going to have our home games at our preferred and loved home grounds up the mountain. I think you should journey with us this weekend to see how we battle it out at our first game at home. And secondly, after we came back from Elmina, everybody is fit and match ready. There are no injuries in our camp as at now. And the greatest is that a former player, Montari Kamaheni, and a late call-up to join the senior national team, the Black Stars, as they prepare for that double World Cup qualifier hurdle. And also Fatal Wishahaku and Philemon Akotobafo will also join the senior national team. You can also follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, yes, and get all the updates and get to know minute by minute happenings with your prestigious club Dreams FC. But this weekend was a good one. That's how you see I'm so confident and beaming with all smiles, because we traveled to Elmina and we beat them 3-1. A good ground for Ejenim Boateng, he asked me, because he registered his name on the score sheet again. And Fatal Wishahaku made 2 goals out of 2 games. And guess what? Kweku Karikari remembered what he used to do with Liberty Professionals, and also Bangdin Estana getting us all those beautiful 3 goals. I lay all those controversies, we still came back with all the 3 points. And let's take some highlights from that game and hear from McCarthy Ofori, who was joined us, and he said he had a very awesome first game for Dreams.
First game of dreams there, na energy power, na and easy sir, because playing my first game in a big match like that, it was not easy for me. And many switch be brave because it's me winning and my first game also. And see, many switch. Make I say, me born me home more than there, but I won't say me free injury in the back. So make I say it was not 100%. But I can give myself maybe 80% for that. It's home games they are not easy. Sometimes support in any money man. And yes, I go home. So minimum supporters in bed, a bit more. So minimum supporters won't be expected big from us. So it will not be very easy game for us, but we will do our best to win that game.
What a way to bounce back after we veered off on match day 1. But I think that we are back in lane and ready to compete in the 2021-2022 Ghana Premier League season. Heads on with more victories to come from Dreams FC. But away from match day 2, let's come back to the administrative side of the club. We caught up with the administrative secretary that many have known her by face, different names because she has a lot of names. But let's look at a typical day in the life of Theresa Nelly Sleepy Mensah, who happens to be the administrative secretary of Dreams Football Club.
I am Teresa Nelly Mensa, the Administrative Secretary of Dreams Football Club. I like watching football, I like cooking, I like dancing. Yeah, you might not have seen me dancing before, but I really love everything that I do. I'm just a sweet person and a very nice person you would love to be with. Nelly is someone who is very jovial and very keen when it comes to work. She loves people, especially those around her. I'm not married yet, but I have someone special. And those who know me, they know I love kids a lot. I really love kids, and I know someday I'll have a football team in my house. Working in a perceived male-dominated area, it's not an easy task at all. You have many challenges because you are just a female. You just have to be strong-headed and focus in everything that you do. Working in a perceived male-dominated area is very difficult because there are so many challenges you would come up or you would face. But when you are determined and you are thick in the head and stay focused, everything falls in place because you get to learn a lot from them. You know, being a woman is so different from being a man. There are certain things which you can't do, but when you are with them, you learn how to control yourself and do certain things which you never thought you could do. And being here has really taught me a lot. I can say I'm the best ever secretary you would have in your football club, and I'm sure Dreams FC is so proud of me as a secretary of Dreams Football Club. As the face of Dreams Football Club, everything passes through me, Teresa. Without me, it doesn't go and it doesn't come. On a typical day, I have to check everything in the office is really working, and then take full responsibility of the admin manager and then the deputy admin manager. If anything goes wrong, it's Teresa, because basically I hold the office in high esteem. I would have to run through to accounts, run through to the technical departments before administration. It's really not easy, but this is how a typical day for me is, and I think it's one of the best. I joined this family officially in 2014, where we were very little but very strong. I've been here since then, but being here, the only thing that keeps me is the love in the house. The bond of love is so strong that no one would understand. Yes, we might have ups and downs, but it's this love that keeps me going. Especially from our former executive chairman, Mr. Keto Kreko, I say a big thank you for the opportunity you gave me from the beginning. You never lost hope in me, and you still are with me. I thank you so much for making me join this beautiful family. Dreams FC is the best and will always remain the best. I'm sure many of you will be wondering why I'm saying this, but you won't understand until you join us here. See you some other time.
It was a busy weekend for our players in the diaspora, and it's always good to know that they are going out there and continuing the good works we know they were doing here. And so it's time to go globe-trotting. Let's see what happened with our players out there. First is Joseph Esau, who scored for his club side this weekend when they won 2-0. He scored the second goal in Algeria. We come to Israel, where Cletus Nombel played 49 minutes at his club, Hapoel Jerusalem, and beat Netanya 2-1 in the Israeli League. Montari Kamaheni, before he playing to Ghana, also saw 90 minutes of action for Ashdod as they drew 1-1 with Hapoel Beersheva. Abdul Mugiz continues in fine form when he also got 46 minutes as well. And in France, midfielder Emmanuel Lomote continues to play, and he saw 72 minutes of action for his club side Anies as they drew 0-0 at home. And in Tunisia, striker Peshos was scored his first goal for his side, Esperance de Tunis. And in the United States, former Dreams FC captain Leonardo Wusu played 90 minutes for his side, Vancouver Whitecaps, as they also drew with Seattle Sounders. And let's move to Spain. Striker Junaid Aruna also saw some 90 minutes for his new club side, and striker Clifford Hansen also saw 90 minutes of action for CP Marolo in the Spanish Terra RFEF. And finally, in Turkey, striker Benjamin Tete played just 83 minutes for Yeni Malatyaspor when they lost 1-3 at home to Başakşehir. And so, unfortunately, most of our strikers were in action, but some couldn't really get the goals out there. But the good thing is they are in action and continuing to hoist the flag of Ghana and making Dreams FC proud. Well, back at home is action this weekend because on Saturday, Dreams FC will line up against new entrants Accra Lions at the Theatre of Dreams, and it's going to be a big one, says the team manager of the club.
So the first game we lost because we had a few problems, but that is how the football game is. The second game we were determined to win. We planned so well, we trained so hard because we wanted to start that as our new season. Because we lost, so we put that one behind us, but we wanted the game at Elimina to be our first game. So we went there with a positive attitude to win, and it really showed because the boys were so psyched, they were so motivated. The technical team were so active, we planned so well. That is how we won. Every team is a difficult team. Every game played is a difficult game. So we don't take any team as an easy team. We plan against every opponent as a challenge. They come with 11 players, we play with 11 players. It's boys against boys, men against men. So they are not a cheap team. They are a team we are playing heavily to go and win because we are playing at home. We don't want to lose any game at home this season. We are not taking anything home easily. We are going full-heartedly. We are going for war. Going back to the it's not going to be anything new to us. Even though we have some new players in our mix, it's our terrain and we have the men to do it. They are ready to fight at home to win. We are going there as the first time of the season. We are really prepared to make our fans there proud of us. We are going to play our hearts out. We don't see the opponents as new people. They are footballers. They've been playing for a while. They just got into the Premiership this year. But we don't see them as a new team. So we are going to approach them as we approach every single team. It's definitely a win. The amount of goals I can't predict, but I'm telling you, we are not going to score anything less than 3.
So our team manager thinks that this is a battlefield and the lines have been drawn. We are ready to set the ball rolling at home in front of our fans again to make them understand that we are ready to go above the 7th position we had last week. And so this weekend, if you are not anywhere in the capital, you can join us on our Facebook page and YouTube as well, because we are going to bring you live updates from the Theatre of Dreams when the match begins at halftime and at the end of the game when hopefully Dreams FC has bagged home all the 3 points as well. And then when you are coming, be sure that your tickets are going for 20 cedis at the VIP and 10 cedis at the popular stand, so we can be at the stadium in our numbers. Our players need your support. You, the 12th man, have to be there. And so just follow us on all our handles: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok for up-to-the-minute updates on that one. Before we take leave of you, Suleimana Mohammed, who is a part of our team, also believes that the team is ready. There was a bump, but they have overcome that. And coming back to see their many fans is a reason for them to win that game against Accra Lions.
Well, now going back to the we'll cheer up like we are going as at now. Now who will come, we will make sure that we take our 3 points over there. Okay, Accra Lion, they drew with Elmina Sharks their first match, then they lose against Olympics. Now they are coming to Deu. It will be tough, but we are sure that we will score them with our experience. Well, I want to tell my fans that coming back today will put more happiness on their faces.
It's been another interesting episode, and I'm happy to have come your way here on Dreams TV. So let's meet this weekend. That is on Saturday at 3 p.m. Our gates are open at 1 p.m. exactly. Come with your 20 or 10 cedis, take your seat, relax, and watch your boys play against Accra Lions. And I'm sure we'll all leave the with smiles because other boys are ready, and we are going to get you all the 3 points. And if you are in the diaspora, don't worry at all. Just follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, on all our social media handles as we give you up-to-the-minute update as the match rolls on Saturday as well. I am Abigail Senasosu. Let's do this again next week and continue to love your club and still believe.